this poor little guy is in desperate need of a makeover. I've tried 2 different lots of plants in here, and I'm still learning which succulents are good inside and which are not. So poor little Yoda here, he hasn't really got very much in the way of plants, has he? He's looking a little bit bare, and I'm thinking that he desperately does need a makeover. So that's the plan today. First thing I'm going to have to do, you can see the top here, look at that, that's just, yeah, that's not great. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take everything out of there and clean up the glass. So I'll probably have to clean the inside as well as the outside. And my plan is, see this guy here, this succulent, this is a Ripsalis, and it is the only plant that has survived. I tried indoor plants first when I was first given the little terrarium. And by the way, this terrarium was actually from IKEA. My sister gave it to me as a birthday present a few years ago. So it's mainly had poor little Yoda in here. I tried some indoor plants in there and they didn't do so great. And so I'm thinking that some more Ripsalis and something like that seems to do really well inside. You can see the remnants here of a little aloe. I think it was a Mr. Toothy aloe. And it's got a tiny little green tip left. And the rest of it, yeah, not looking so great. So I'm not sure. I think I had enough sun where it was, but anyway, so we'll see what we can do. So let's rip everything out and start afresh. I think I'll leave the soil in there because, yeah, I don't think it needs to be refreshed, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll rip everything out, let you have a look and see what it looks like all bare and ready to go with the glass all cleaned, and then we're going to redo it. Let's see how we go with this. Ouch. So it's all cleaned out, and I've given the glass a bit of a clean. It hasn't come up perfect, but I'll give it another bit of a clean down as well. So I've taken everything out. We're looking from the back. So this is going to be the back here. So I've taken all of those rocks out there, but I've left those ones in there. Now I'm sorry about the light shining on the glass there, because I actually quite like the look of those from the front. So I'll just tidy those up, I think, and leave those there. Now this is the Ripsalis which I took out, so I'm planning on putting that back. So I've gone and grabbed some, these were some Golem Jade cuttings. I think this might actually be ladyfingers, I'm not sure, but they've just started to grow roots. So I've got 2 of those. I'm not sure if I will fit 2 in there or not, but I just thought that if I put 2 in together, then it kind of thickens it up and it looks a little bit like a tree. So that's my reasoning. We've got a nice big rock there to go back in. I've got a Haworthia, so a little zebra plant there. So I'm hoping to put that one in just as a different texture. Now I've chosen mainly green plants just because I don't know, I didn't want to go for anything fancy, and I thought I'd just keep it all pretty much monochrome, except I have got a couple. There's a Ripsalis there as well. Actually, I'm not sure if that is a Ripsalis. It's very similar to one. And this one's got a nice root system there, but that one's a little bit more on the yellow side. And there's also these Ripsalis here. And so they're yellow, and I just thought they might go really well in there as well. There's a couple of little pieces of wood that I had in there that had lichen or something on it, so that's got a yellow tinge as well. Anyway, I also grabbed, just to be different, I'm not sure if I'll add them or not, but I've got some little rosettes here. So I found those out in the garden. These guys here need to be cleaned up. They've got some dead leaves under there. I'm hoping there's no mealybug. But I'll give them a good clean before I put them in there. So I'll take off all of the dead leaves. And I guess I'll just get started and see what happens. And hopefully it'll look good at the end. Anyway, let's get started. So I've just put in some of the pebbles, put them back in to hold the jade because it's still cuttings with not many roots. And so this is just going to hopefully hold it all together. And let's put this guy back in. How does that look? You know what? I think I'm going to leave it there and just put the rest of the rocks and things back in, and then Yoda just to finish it off. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to crowd it too much, and then I'll give you a good view at what it looks like. if we can get him to sit. Okay, let's bring you down for a closer look. Okay, we've got a little bit of a mess here, but let's bring you around and let you have a look. All right, so there it is from the front. I'll get back a little bit further. That looks so much better. I do wonder though if it might need something else just at the front there. I'm not sure. Kind of do want Yoda to be the central figure. I like the rosette over on the left there. That's looking really nice. And then we've got the Haworthia in there, the zebra plant. That's pretty good. All right, so glass is nice and clean now. And I think Yoda's a lot happier than what he was before. I think it's nice with a little bit of splash of yellow in the background there. The jades will get bigger, especially after they've grown some proper roots. And I think that's going to be great. Anyway, I'll put a couple of photos at the end so you can see what it looks like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, please do a thumbs up. Anyway, I'll put some photos at the end. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.